main aim is that I want to have one programming language that does all of it. So my main aim, again, I'm going to repeat, my main aim for this research is that I want to have I want to have one programming language that does exactly what Python does: that's scanning the request, executing the request, making sure that the human understands what is going on, and then does what C or C sharp does, like converting from high level language what a human understands to a low level language like what an assembly language understands, and then convert those from assembly language to binary language, and then from binary language you're going to link it so that it's able to execute what you want to execute, and then from there it's going to go to SQL to store the databases. So I want everything, all of those chains, I want it possible in one programming language. So that's the entire abstract that I'm doing. So these are the little bit of math, little bit of what's going on and stuff. So and so far only chapter one is done. So only the computation foundations is done, because obviously I'm pretty new to this, but I'm just explaining what has been taught so far. So this is the preface. So these are what we're going to focus on so far throughout the book, and so that's the computation foundations. So when you look at the chapters, it's not much words because I purposely didn't include that many words, and the reason I didn't include that many words is that if I were to include way too many words, it gets overlapped with where is the main explanation. So I didn't want to overlap with way too many words so that it overlaps with main explanation. I want to have main explanation as my notes, and so I want to do that. I'm done with chapter one. Hopefully I can move on to chapter